What's up, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are going to be playing episode 6 of Galacticare. We only have 2 chapters left. Chapter 10 and 11, which we can't see yet. And then we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars after that if we want to complete all the 5 stars. So before we dive into chapter 10, let's see if we can just quickly get this chapter 9 5-star, because we are at a 4.9. So let's really quickly do that. Let's go right into it.
Director, it's a disaster.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, if you know what song that was, drop it in the comments or in the chat if you're watching this live. Put the timestamp of when I just did that and put the name to the song I was just humming at the beginning. It's the beginning of the song, and then I'll send you money. I'm kidding, I won't send you money, but seriously, if you know the song, like, drop it in the comments. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. Let's get this 5-star. The 4th wall, yeah, we already beat it. Our hospital's amazing. Like, look at this. Let's get our 5-star. What do we need? Desires are done. Health and staff mood. Alright, well, health, it's because we need a parasitology, so let's do 2 parasitologies, 1 on each side. Actually, we can do them in this crevice. Right here, like this. Because it's a 3x3. No, it's a 4x3, but same thing here. We're gonna do the door in the middle. There we go. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. Room. Parasitology. 3x4. Door in the middle. Parasite thing there. That is done. Then we're gonna go ahead. We are going to go ahead and get our telepads and place them in front of each of these. We can let the hospital run. We can unlock these guys off of here so they can go wherever they are needed now. These guys want seating, so what are we gonna give them? We're gonna give them seating. So there's some seating in there. Then we'll do another 2 seating over to there. What we are also going to do is we are going to do 1 or 2 vending machines and 2 porta potties, followed by a bin and a bin. And then from there, we are going to start placing our ordinaries around. Actually, let's do more seating first. There. I mean, if this isn't enough seating, then I genuinely don't know what is. And again, sorry for the lag. As you guys can see, this hospital is insane, so it's gonna be laggy. But let's get our ordinaries down. Got our benches down, so now we just need these ordinaries and put some up here. We should be good on ordinaries. Next up is gonna be our plants. Let's go ahead and sprinkle some plants through here. Currently at a 4.8 rating. Hope we're going to be able to pull it off. Next up, we are going to put some Curious. Gonna fill the area with some Curious decorations. Alright, next up we're going to do our efficiencies, which we only have 2 of, so let's go ahead and craft some more. 20 should be enough. It's actually plenty because there's only 6 rooms. So we're just gonna go ahead and place an efficiency in each of the rooms that we have over here. There we go. And there we go. That was not an efficiency, my bad. Now that the efficiencies are in, we're gonna get some windows. Again, sorry for the lag. It will be a lot better once we get to the next hospital, so trying to get this 5 stars quick as possible. We are very close. Alright, that is good for windows, and now we are just gonna do some wall deco in each of these rooms, and that should perfectly well decorate them. 1, 2, 3. 1, whoop, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And there you go. All of our hospital is completely well decorated. Now let's see what we can improve on. The health should automatically be improving. So let's go ahead and boost our staff's mood by going to our staff overview. And anybody who has orange on their salary, you're gonna go ahead and get out of orange. So come on, let's boost some of these guys' salaries. If it lets me, because it is extremely laggy right now. Let's make sure we're not following everybody, and let's get this dialogue off the screen as well. Yeah, lag is kind of ridiculous right now. Purely based off how small the hospital is and how much stuff I have in a small area. That's why the lag is here.
Galacticare.
But that's why I just want to get off this hospital as soon as possible. But I don't know why we're stuck at a 4.8 right now. It's a little annoying. We are almost done with the orange salaries. Just boosting everybody's mood. Like this guy looks pretty sad. We can boost him. And maybe we can boost him. And there we go. Oh my god, the cursor is lagging like crazy. We're at a 4.9 now. We can still boost their mood. We want to do that real quick. Let's just go to staff overview. And anybody low mood, like this guy, I guess, here we can just give him a plus. That's gonna raise their salary, but it's also gonna raise their mood, which is what we need right now. That's a raise. This guy's mood looks kind of low. We can raise him. This guy could use a raise. Anybody who needs just a quick little mood raise, we're just gonna go ahead and raise them. That should be the 5 now. Do we hit it? Still at a 4.9. Staff mood is at 84%. Let's just raise a few more people here. This guy looks pretty upset. His mood is raised. And that should be the 5. Yep, there it is. That is the 5 star. I don't know why it's not showing or if it's laggy, but we did just hit a 5-star hospital. No clue why it's not showing. It thinks we have a 4.9. There it is. There's the 5-star rating. Perfect, chat. So that was actually a lot quicker than I thought. We did that in 13 minutes. So now we can begin chapter 10. Alright, there is the 5-star on chapter 9. So once we're done chapter 10 and 11, we will only have 1, 2, 3, 5 stars. The toughest is going to be chapter 3 because we only have 3-star there, but chapter 4 is already at a 4.5, and chapter 8 is at like a 4.9, so it should be easy. Anyway, let's begin chapter 10, Tick-Tock.
Well,
Wait,
this is
TikTok.
rather a surprise. Mr. Salazar has given us coordinates to an obscure nebula in which he and other Salazar employees were interned for a spot of forced labor. More concerningly, it sounds as though people are, well, exploding.
So 1 second, I'm getting a call. I'm back, chat. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's redo that. Chapter 10, Tick-Tock intro.
Well, this is rather a surprise. Mr. Salazar has given us coordinates to an obscure nebula in which he and other Salazar employees were interned for a spot of forced labor. More concerningly, it sounds as though people are, well, exploding. I'm not the biggest fan of the fellow, Director. He's been a titanic pain in the arse, quite frankly. But it doesn't feel right to leave him or his colleagues to die in the dark.
Let's head in. Try to get the 5-star on this one as well as 11. While we are loading, I can quickly show you guys our achievement progression. We are at 22 to 68, 10 hours into the game, and we are at 400 out of 1400. And yes, chapter 11 is the final chapter. We are in chapter 10, Tick-Tock, and then the final chapter is right here, chapter 11, the Loam Core. So yeah, let's continue. Tick-Tock, chapter 10, second to last chapter of the actual main story of the game. Okay, now this hospital looks not that big, which is a good thing. It seems like 3 different wings here, and already dead people. That's great. Anyway, we just got, no, we didn't get lucky. We did not get a charismatic yet. First thing we're gonna do is look for, actually we can get the charismatic thing later. Let's start with getting our receptions in order, which let's say this wall's a good wall for receptions. There, 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 and there, and there. That should be enough for receptions. And we will do a diagnosis room. I think the 6 tiles. We can do 2 diagnosis rooms here, and we'll do another 2 with reception. I mean, we'll do another 2 diagnosis rooms probably over here. Alright. So let's start with our diagnosis rooms. We're gonna do them here. I do kind of want to just lower this audio a little so it doesn't drive us insane. There we go. Alright, we want diagnosis. We are gonna do, yes, this is 6, so we are gonna be able to fit duplicate amount. We put these there. Then we're gonna just put it center back. We're gonna confirm, we're gonna click, we are going to copy. And if it lets me here, we are going to drop it right there. Hold up. I need to grab it and go over here so the thing doesn't block. Right there. There we go, we now have 2 diagnosis rooms. Next thing we are going to do is get our efficiencies. So this is the second to last time we have to go through this hell, this pain. And we're gonna get our pest traps. We are gonna get our critter lures. And finally our telepaths. Well, actually, not finally, because we have to get our, we'll do 40 medibots. Actually, 35 is fine, and we have to get our 20 genetic replicators. And just in case stuff does get repaired, we'll do that. And just in case we need to save someone, we'll do that as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's find... Actually, wait, let's do our telepaths first, and then we'll find our charismatic to clone. Telepads in the middle of the receptionist desks, of course. That is perfect. Now let's find the one we are going to clone. So we are looking for not only charismatic, but also $1,000, because that's how we're going to get our 5-star. So yes, it may take a little while, but we're here for the ride. Now I'll probably be quiet here while we are re-rolling until we find one. Here's a charismatic 1250, but again, not what we're looking for. And there we go, we actually got one pretty quick. Here's a charismatic 1000. So we're going to put her down and pause, and we will go to our inventory. We will grab our genetic replicators, and now watch chat as we duplicate this doctor 20 times. And there you go. Now when I unpause, there will now be 20 Psi Insignias. Beautiful. Just beautiful, chat. Alrighty. Let's open up the hospital and begin for now. So we can unlock these other gates. And so we can also figure out what rooms we need to build to start serving customers. So let's open. Let's activate these zones already. We now have every single zone and a fresh hospital. And now we are awaiting customers. So here we are. There are patients. We are going to wait for them to get diagnosed. And we need a cerebral rehab. So, what are we going to make, chat? We are going to make a cerebral rehab. Give me 1 second. As my cord to my mic gets stuck on my foot. There we go, chat. Okay. Let's build a cerebral rehab right over here. Pretty sure cerebral rehab is a 4x4. Indeed. To the door on the right here. And that right there is a cerebral rehab. We might as well make a second as well, right next to it. And let's also go ahead and get our telepads on it. Oh, I just realized we did not place our medibots. So let's go ahead and place our 30 medibots. And we're going to place our telepads in front of our cerebral rehab. And we will let everything go until we find out the next room people are going to need. That's all curious decorations. That right there, chat, is a parasitology. So I think this is good for now. We'll decorate the rest of this. Now we're going to head up here and we're going to do 2 parasitologies. So we're going to go here. We are going to do a 3 by 4. We'll do the door right here. We're going to place our parasitology. And we're going to copy. And we're going to place that room right next to it. We're going to go into our inventory, get our telepad, and that is good to go. We have a skin lab now. We're probably going to do the staff lounge right in here. We can actually do that so they don't complain. This is a perfect area for a staff lounge. Campfire, of course, next to the door. That's the tradition. And we can begin decorating that one wing where the original reception desk and diagnosis are, because we are not going to be adding anything else there. But we do have to find a spot for our other 2 diagnoses, so that way there's not congestion, and that way we can have quick diagnosis. Last batch of chairs here. And there we go. Staff lounge is complete. Next up is the skin labs they want. We'll do those over here. That's also 3 by 4, so we'll just do 3 and then head down to the 4. Actually, I disagree with that. We are actually going to do it the other way. We're going to do it 3 and then 4 down. So that makes it easier for them to walk in and see the equipment. There we go. We will then copy that right next to it. And go ahead and get our telepads. Chat, I'm getting faster at this game. A lot faster, actually. Alright, decorations. Until we hear of a new room that we need, we are good to go. I think we can make some decorations until then. Oh, I did not put telepad here. That is my bad. Should maybe also put 2 right here. And I can also put some right here for the people exiting. Or entering, whatever, wherever this model comes from. I mean, wherever this subway tunnel comes from. Or, what is it called? Shuttle Bay? Sorry, Jesus Christ. Where else are people coming from? Oh, that's right, I unlocked this area too. So we should also be putting telepads here. We pretty much need... Wait, what? We have a new shop guy. It's Clem now instead of Baz. We didn't have telepads at all shuttle bays. Pretty sure that's all of them. It's just those 2. No, there's one more right here. Wow, we are at a 1.5 star rating. That is crazy.
Wait, this isn't the route to Farstar.
Oh.
Alright, we can start decorating this area now. As we are treating people. I don't know who is dying right now, but that's a little crazy. Let's start off with our vending machines and our all types of stuff like that right over here. We are going to do 1, 2, 3. Leave a gap and then do 1, 2, 3. Then we'll put the bin in that gap. Then if anyone else needs a trash bin, we'll do 2 of them right there. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to do our waiting desks, our waiting benches, which are going to be right here. It's going to be 2. Then we're going to do a set of rows there. That should be enough. If I need more, I will add more later. Okay, we have a long diagnosis thing, so we are going to take a quick pause. And that's spot 2. Alright, so let's go ahead. Skip this dialogue. And let's put some more diagnosis rooms right here. These will be the other 2. So we're going to do... Guess we'll match the format. And then we're going to copy that right over. Perfect. Get our telepad. That should spread apart some of the diagnosis. We can now continue decorating. We are on to the ordinaries. I have no clue why it's red now. Genuinely zero clue. Moving to plants. Now we are going to do our curious. Looks like I didn't do any decorations down here whatsoever. So let's get some ordinaries there. Got some plants down here. You can't forget about the curious. What are these guys in need of? These guys are saying something. They need decorated rooms. That's what they're saying is poor. Yeah, they're saying the rooms are not decorated. Good. Alright. So we're also gonna do our the recovery board in here too, and our research lab and our training room. We'll do all of that here in a minute. So this will be our staff area, and then this will be for rooms, this will be for rooms, this will be for rooms, and this will be for rooms. But now that that's done, let's go ahead and... Alright, they need centrifuge and germinarium. And the projectile medicine. Okay. Can do 1 projectile medicine there. Then copy that over to here. I would also like if we can edit this, put a tile there. And then we can put telepad and telepad. And I also heard dreaminarium. How many tiles is this? So I would do a centrifuge here if this is 4. No, that's 3. Alright, we're gonna do dreaminarium then. We'll do a dreaminarium here. And we'll do another dreaminarium over here. And then let's see how many tiles this is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how about it's a 2 by 5. Okay. We'll do a centrifuge here. Has to be a 4 by 4. Centrifuge here, and then I don't know if I can, but if I can, another projectile medicine. Oh yeah, no I don't, because then that deletes that. Okay, so we're gonna have to put seating there, probably. Let's see if I can fit one more centrifuge in here. Just like in the middle. Perfect. Now this is fine now. We can get that going. Now let's get our efficiencies down. Well, you know what? I don't think we put a telepad. Yeah, we did. Let's get telepad at this centrifuge. That's a dreaming area, I'm sorry. Telepad at this centrifuge. Telepad at this dreaminarium. And then a telepad at this centrifuge. And we are running low on telepads, so let me craft some of those. And there we go. Okay, that looks great. Now, let's put our efficiencies in. That's it for every room. Now, one window per. Window, window, window. And then our wall art. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Always clicks on doctors. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And finally 1, 2, 3. We can undo here now as we do our... Whoa, he wants wall decorations right there. So like on here, I guess? He means like outside. Broken. Not anymore. Alright, we're up to 2.5 now. Let's collect our rewards. And let's do our pest control. So we're going to do one in this area. And another in this upper area. And then we will cover in pest traps. So... 1, 2, and then 1. Let's answer this call from Baz. We have to treat Baz, it seems like. Or is that a different Baz that we need to treat? I don't know, but we're going to send the shuttle for the diagnosis. So this whole room is complete. We are up to a 3-star now. We just need to fulfill some more desires. Treated is great. Our throughput is getting there. And staff are happy. Finances are low. It is fine. We will work on it. Let's prioritize this diagnosis chamber and let's start working on this area. The first thing I did notice is that we should put some seats in here if possible. Do one bench there, seems fine. And then we can also do a layer of some benches along there. A bench there. Another bench here. Just put the benches against the wall, really. Just like that. Alright, let's get the treatment canisters ready. 1, 2. That's 3 Dreaminariums, 4 Dreaminarium, 5 Dreaminarium canisters. Remember, chat, this is going to be our staff wing. Alright, look like we need a Zen garden somewhere. That's going to be a 3x3, meaning we're going to have to head over to this wing. We're going to go ahead and get a Zen garden. We're going to do 3x3. That's a 4x3. Let's go ahead and cancel. Maybe this is a 3x3, or is this? No, that's also going to be a 4. Alright, so we're just going to have a spacious Zen garden, which there's nothing wrong with that. So we'll do 4x3. The door over there. This thing here. This thing here. And then we will do these little puddle things directly next to each other. We will confirm and then copy that directly next to each other. And then add our telepads. Perfect. And then this right here is a 2, so we might as well just do a projectile medicine as well. Because why not? I also feel like we could use some more diagnosis. So we're going to do a 3x3 right here.
The treatment canisters have absorbed the requisite dream energy and are ready to support Baz in his psychic struggle.
And there you go. From here we can put our telepads here. And here. We are now at a 4-star, which is amazing. Still a lot to do though. Alright, we now need laser surgery. Yeah, a lot requesting laser surgery. So we're gonna head over to this little area. 222, 3 projectile. Yeah, we still need nanoscopy for retrograde, and we need extra ray and a boning chamber. For now, let's do some 3x3. Whoa, wrong door spot. Let's do some of these laser surgeries. That is perfect. We're going to copy that right over here. That's also perfect. And let's also get a boning chamber down. Decently sized boning chamber. Perfect. And then that's pretty much it for this wing. I guess this is a great spot for... No, we don't need another projectile medicine. But what we can do... Alright, let's get our telepads in front of these. Then let's get everything running for now. Oh, people are saying things are messy. Let's get a few more Medibots. I'm hearing things are messy. Don't want to crash the game, so let's get like 20 more. Because I don't want to break anything, but here. Here's 20 more Medibots. There.
Ooh, much.
The creature.
Well. Cora Orion's.
Mushy mushy, my dears.
Alright, let's do a second boning chamber right here. Just like that. And then we're gonna do our 2 nanoscopies and our 2 extra rays. The lag is starting to ramp up, and we are gonna need more doctors. So, we are gonna grab our charismatic girl right here. And let's make about 9 more for now. That should be good. This is gonna boost our salary by about 9,000, but we should be fine. I'm gonna prioritize these patients real fast. And then I'm gonna build the rooms we have not. So first up is a nanoscopy. This is another 4x4. Just like that will do, and then we can copy that right over. Next is gonna be the extra ray. We can just fill up this section right here. Put that on the left. And then it should be fine to just copy this right over here. Just rotate it around. Copy that into the corner. Obviously though, let's definitely edit and move this to face that direction, and then just move the door to be over there, so that way those match. So that's perfect. Let's also pause so people don't die while we get some TP pads to all these new rooms we built. There we go. So now we have 2 of every room. We can now build the staff rooms over here. Starting off with a massive recovery ward. Going from all the way over here to all the way over here. And the door will be on the far left. And here is how much things we will have. 1, 2, 3 rows of recovery wards. This might be the biggest recovery ward I've ever built. So they're gonna come up through the right side. That's how they can enter. Wait, hold up. Let's bring this down. There we go. And let's also bring this down. Let's take a quick pause to prioritize these. Looks like we can't. Let's just finish the room then first. Oh wait, we can. They did pop up. Alright, let's get all of these prioritized. I don't know why I clicked to follow. We can have this continuing now. I think I'm lagging a bit, chat. Jeez. That is quite a lot of recovery ward beds. Jeez. Hold up, is it letting me hit no? What the? Where's the walls? What the hell? Did I break the game? What is going on? Did I for real break the game? Damn, I have none of their desires. Yo. What just happened at this recovery ward? Hold up. Let's try something. I might have broken the game. Let's try to save, quit to menu, and then come back. Jeez, bro. I made the biggest recovery ward in the game, and it's like breaking the whole game. And I'm starting to lag like crazy right now, so this is getting bad.
Well, this is rather a surprise. Mr. Salazar.
I know I've said it so many times, but the loading times are ridiculous. Oh, it seems like it deleted our victory ward. Victory ward? I meant recovery ward. Well, let's try to replace it without the game breaking. Let's try this again. Oh no. The lag definitely picking up. Oh shit. There we go. I really hope this works this time. This recovery ward would be so perfect. I'm really hoping this isn't gonna break the game again. I'm gonna have to decorate this so much. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, that actually worked. That actually worked. Jeez. Let's pause and have everyone prioritized. Yeah, lag is definitely picking up. Alright, let's finish with these dev builds or whatever you want to call them. Support rooms, right. Alright, we're gonna do a training room now. A massive training room. Okay, I think I've said this every time, but this might be the new best hospital now. These work. And it did. Jesus Christ. And then finally we are building a recovery. Well, actually, first we need this. Not recovery center, we need the research lab now. Which is a 4 by... Oh no. I don't think we have anywhere room for a 4 by... Wait, yes we do. Hold up. Can I put it here? Wait, does this work? Yeah. There we go. That's the most stacked staff wing we've ever made. Alright, let's support people's desires now. First, we need to pause and recover this. So we have 2 more wings we need to do. The only wing that's done is this wing. And for some reason, it's saying we need a lot of stuff to get cleaned. Because there's a lot of messy people, I think. Alright, let's do this area now. So we started with some benches here. Let's make sure this quest line is going first. We need to treat Baz again. Second Baz treating, it seems like. Alright, let's get some more benches here. Alright, that should be good for benches. Now we're gonna do our vending machine. We're gonna do 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And then bin and bin. Oh yeah, maybe we'll do 1 bathroom then, I guess. Damn. Alright, let's start with our ordinaries. I think a better angle to do this from is here, so we can get this back little area. Wait, first let's get these prioritized. I'm gonna pause. There we go. Alright. Holy hospital, chat. Alright, we can still add duplicates or rooms over there. Alright, we'll do that soon. First, let's finish this area. So we're gonna get ordinaries. We are gonna place these ordinaries pretty much everywhere. We're not gonna click on the doctor. We are gonna place just tons of ordinaries. Next is gonna be plants. We're gonna get the tiniest plant in the game.
That's a lot of meat just kind of floating around. Hi guys.
We are gonna put these plants pretty much around everywhere. Just like that. And then, I'm gonna say it again, but now for the curious. Wait, I didn't click the curious. We're getting too laggy. We are getting way too laggy. And the reason why we're lagging is because it's again a small hospital with tons of rooms and objects on literally 16 times the normal game speed.
Sayonara.
Which is not normal. As you can see, if you look at my cursor, it is lagging like crazy. We're going to put some wall decorations here. Same with on the other side, purposely so when they walk through this hallway, they don't lose their decorative feel, or however you want to call it. And I think that's good. Alright, quick check to look at what we're missing here. We're at 6 out of 14 desires. Health is getting up there. Throughput is good. Treated is good. Finances are good. I will increase the mood of our staff soon. And I'm going to build more rooms in a minute. Just want to start finishing some of these wings. But I should be able to get us the 5-star on here. We just hit the 1 hour mark of the stream. These last 2 treatment canisters are getting prioritized. And we are now going to put in the upgrades, the efficients. Except you cannot put them on those, so we're going to have to put them here. We're going to have to put them... Oh, one's already in there. We have to put one here. One in here. One in each of these projectile medicines. One in each of the centrifuges. One in this dreaminarium. And then one in each skin lab. Alright, now it is time for the windows. Just go ahead and put a window inside of each room here. Accidentally clicked on a doctor, like always. This lag is ridiculous. Alright, that is done, and now we are going to do the wall decorations for the inside. So 1, 2, 3. 1, clicked on a doctor. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. We are sending the shuttle out to go treat Baz. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and now we have one more set of rooms on the left here, and then we have to do pests. And then that will finally conclude this wing. This wing was massive. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just put some there. And then finally... No, it's still not done. We have to do pests. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I don't understand how this mission is still going, but yeah.
Hey, wow. It's, oh man, it's
Let me
bad
do a
here.
quick search up real quick.
Is it okay if I turn around?
Now we just have to treat, is it certain patients? Yeah, it is. Here, I'll get these cabals directly prioritized. Alright, we gotta do the pest shit now. I was going through all the dialogue. And the next cowboy implant wave arrives in 3 minutes. But those guys are all prioritized. Let's begin doing the pests. Thank the lords, this is the final, or the second to last chapter. The final chapter I already know is also about to be hell. Let's do 2 pest traps around each lair. That's 2 there. And then 1. And 2. Okay, this wing is finally actually done. Alright. That's 2 wings done. We have 3 more wings to finish. The staff wing and then the 2 at the top right. Jeez, chat. We are working hard. Okay, let's get to work on these ones. Let's start with our feeding. Hopefully, actually we can do our vending machines first. We're gonna do those right here. We're gonna do 2 and 2 and 2. Then the only people that would need seating is for the recovery ward. So we will put the seating for the recovery ward right here. And this should be plenty seating. If they need it. That should be plenty. Next up, we're going to do our ordinary decorations in this little chunk right here. Move over here and do some ordinaries now. Next wave is arriving. They have just arrived. Let's get them all prioritized. Let's actually pause as well. We're going to get them prioritized and then we're going to finish this wing. There's another wave arriving in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That wave is all prioritized. We can stop now. And we can continue with the ordinaries. Head all the way down here and get some ordinaries down. Alright, ordinaries are finished. We are now going to do some plants. One more little section here for the plants.
Hi, Galacticare. I'm going
Plants
to try
are
not to look
done.
at the tentacled god creature in the sky, if that's cool.
There is a lot of dead bazes. We are at a 4.7 right now. Just gotta fit some more desires and make the staff a little happy. Let's make some of the staff happy real quick. Like, let's just give some quick salary boosts to some of them. Like, you. Anybody who's sad, I just want to make happy real quick. You could use a double raise. Then I'll raise you once. That should get the ratings up a little more when they do a recheck on the staff. Anyway, let's continue down here with the Curiouses. The next wave is going to arrive in 12 seconds, so we're going to have to do a pause and prioritize. But first, the Curious decorations. So we can get the ones done there. Start placing some throughout here. Alright, the next batch is here. Let's pause. And they're already prioritized. Oh. Maybe the next batch isn't here? That's odd. There they are. Final wave has arrived. Alright, let's prioritize. So let's check the staff mood. Should go up soon. Patient mood will go up soon as well. Just need more decorations in rooms. Alright, let's finish with these curious. A lot of decoration problems in the recovery ward, which is understandable because I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. That is good for curious. Next up is going to be the windows in each room. Windows are done. Finally, it is time for some decorations. Starting with the staff lounge. Looking good. Next up is gonna be, let's actually make sure we have some wall art along here. So they're decorated there. Okay. That should be decorated good now. I think we finished it. I think that's it for the level, but I don't want to claim it because then it ends the thing. Let me get the staff more happy. Hold up. Their happiness is still down. I hope this doesn't bring our salary down, but I think that's inevitable. I'm gonna hit collect, but I think that ends the level. Yeah, it does. Definitely does. Wait, maybe not. We still have a call to answer, apparently. Oh, we still have to treat Baz one final time. I think there's multiple Bazes. I think that's what we're treating or something. Alright, I need to get some more wall decorations. And those are gonna go in here. Next up, we're gonna do the wall decorations for the training center, if it even ever gets used. Then we're gonna move to this side of the room, and we are gonna put some wall decorations here. Then we're gonna move to this side. We are gonna put tons of wall decorations through there. We are also gonna do that in the training center as well. And then let's take a look at the back wall.
Jeez.
Yep.
Hopefully I don't crash into a planet again.
Now I think it's completely decorated. And then I do also want to put some wall decorations behind the people on the bench, just to make sure they have their decorations fulfilled. And there we go. That is the staff wing done. So staff wing is done. And then this wing is done in that wing. So there are still 2 wings left. Even though we're literally at 4.9 stars and somehow about to hit the 5. Let's pause and get every treatment canister prioritized. And then let's raise some staff salaries so we can hit the 5. Again, I'm looking for low mood. So like her. Like her. Like her. This girl. I think that's the 5. Some of them are still pretty sad, damn. Let's just start spamming this up here. Here's some seats. Start putting some wall decorations in the rooms, because they're gonna be there a lot. Give them some more places to sit. It seems like we need more wall decorations. Come on, give me the 5. Dispatch. We got it, we got the 5, we got the 5, we got the 5. Now we need the chapter to end. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay at the 5. We still didn't even decorate the other wing, and I think it finished. Look. We still didn't even decorate that top wing, or even finish the decoration of that wing. Claim it, end. End at the 5. I'm at the 5, end it. Skip through dialogue. Is that it? Please, I froze. Yes. 3 star. Come on. It better give me the 5-star one. 3 star. 4-star rating. And give it to me. 5 star. Let's fucking go. Chapter 10, 5-star, chat, in 1 hour. That's another 1 hour chapter. And now, chat, we are on the final chapter, and the lag will go away from this insane hospital. But jeez, chat, we are on the final chapter now of Galacticare. Chapter 11. It is the final chapter of this game that we have been playing. Insane. Now give me 1 moment. And then we will begin this final chapter, the Loam Core. 1 moment, please. I was just doing a little audio test. Yeah, I don't like how the filter sounds with the noise suppression, so I'm gonna quickly remove it. Just like that. Should sound a little... Alright, it should sound a little better. Anyway, there is 3 5-stars left. And 1 final chapter, main game chapter left, the Loam Core. We have made insane progress on this game today. We were on chapter 8 at the beginning of today. We did 8, 9, and 10. This is the final chapter. We can do a quick achievement check. As you guys can see, we are 24 to 68 with 480 out of 1475. We are on the last condition, it seems like. And, yeah. Yeah, we are encountering the final condition in the Pathodex, which is probably going to be on this chapter 11, the Elome Core. And then, of course, all of this other stuff is miscellaneous. I don't know if we're going to do any of these Oh, we can do this. Place 6 teleporter pads. We're going to do that probably when we go to the chapter 3 5-star. But yeah, we'll unlock some of these, but pretty much just want to 5-star all of the main chapters, and I will be satisfied to end this series. Anyway, chat, let's play the final chapter of Galacticare, and then we'll come back and get these last 3 5-stars. Don't know how long those are going to take, but final chapter of Galacticare, chapter 11, the Elome Core. Let's go.
Director, we are ready to follow Baz into the heart of Loam space and visit this Loam core he's described. As far as we know, no one has yet survived a journey so deep into the Loam, but our colossal guardian has assured our safety, and he's yet to lead us wrong. Ms. O'Brien has yet to recover from her mental strain, and neither Medi nor I are equipped to make this decision, so the choice to proceed to the Loam core is yours, Director.
Yeah, chat, we're going to proceed to the Elome Core. Chapter 11, the Elome Core. The final chapter of Galacticare. This is it. The final main chapter, and then we can get our 5-stars and call this series a wraps. We will probably not have the time for the miscellaneous. Not even a point in starting them or doing any of those side missions at the top, right, top, left, and bottom right. So we are going for the 5 stars of all main missions, which we will either finish tonight or tomorrow, and that will be the end of this series. But if we finish this chapter 11, I'll probably end stream, and then I'll come back and do the last 5 stars on another stream. Alright, save the Elome Core. It is the final mission of the game. Low-key, a massive hospital. 1, 2, 3, 4 wings. 4 pretty damn big wings. But it's okay, chat. We've gotten through so much in this game. It is... What are these? Are consultants? What are these? These are... Oh, we have every single consultant in. My gosh. Well... Let's begin with our receptions. This is the last time we're doing this, chat. This is our last time creating a new hospital. Because the 5-stars are just going to be adding stuff so we can hit the 5-star. So this is really it. Let's go ahead to our crafting. Let's get our efficiency. Let's get our telepads. Let's get our pest traps. Let's get our lures. Let's get our repair kits. Some med kits. 25 genetic replicators. And finally, 45 Medibots. Now, while I'm placing those Medibots, actually, I'll place them first, and then I'll do it. Before we continue any further and create our diagnosis rooms and get our 1,000 cost charismatic employee, I'm going to really quickly send you to the be right back screen because I have to make a very, very quick call. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Chat, we are back. We have our Medibots, we have our reception desk. We are going to do our diagnosis rooms right here in this corner. I love when the hospital starts off not laggy like this. We're going to do 4x3 diagnosis rooms, and we're going to put the door on the far right. Make sure to push this all the way back and put that there. And then let's go ahead and copy this to the right. Oh, and we almost forgot, chat, our telepads. Let's go ahead and put our telepads in between each reception desk for the final time in this series. This is crazy. I'm actually kind of going to miss this game. This was a really fun game to stream. Alright. Now we have to get our telepads in front of our diagnosis rooms. And now we are pretty much all set up except for one final thing, which is to get our final $1,000 charismatic employee. So we have a 1,500 charismatic employee. Now, like last time, I'm going to be quiet while we roll through these employees until we find a charismatic employee with the salary of 1,000 credits. Let's begin. There we go, chat. That took a little longer than usual, but here is our charismatic 1,000 salary employee. This is Bark, and he will be our main employee for the final chapter. We are going to pause. We are going to zoom in on him, and it's time for the cloning that we learned from Dr. Odious himself. We are going to the inventory. We are going to consumables. We're going to our genetic replicator, and we are going to replicate him 25 times. And now that that is done for the magic, we're going to unpause and watch Mr. Bark clone. Perfect, chat. Perfect. And now the hospital is open, and the hospital is ready for business. May we begin the final chapter. Open. Well, we have retrograde patients. First of all, let's see what rooms they're gonna need. They need nano, whatever it's called, the nano room. Which, if it's a 4x4, then we might be cooked. But let's see. We need nanoscopy. It is a 4x4. We should be fine. Yep. We're just gonna go ahead and put it here, and put that there. Confirm that room and make a copy of it right next to that room. And there we go. 2 nanoscopies right next to each other. Let's also pause and get our TPs in front of them. TP1 and TP2. Do we have our... Yeah, we do have our TPs there. Why is a lot of people angry? It's pretty weird. Oh, we can unlock all the wings. Oh wait, maybe we can't. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Let's get... What is up, Defiant? Welcome to the stream. Let's put telepads right here at this entrance where they all come through to the shuttle bay. We're going to put that on every shuttle bay entrance around. So that way, no matter where they walk, they can telepad into the reception desk and to wherever they need to cross to. So every single entrance, this may look a little bit... Hold up, people are dying. We're going to pause while we do this. Let's skip through Baz's dialogue. There we go. We are going to put our telepads at every single shuttle bay entrance here. Everyone. There is about 2 more. So we can do 1 here. And then we can do these 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, those are done. Next up, these guys need projectile medicine and a Zen garden. We can do 2 Zen gardens in this corner right here. So we're going to go down here. We're going to get the Zen garden. We're going to do a 3x3. Put the door on the left side. I like to put this thing here. And then this thing, we can tee right next to it. And then put the pools next to each other. That is a perfect Zen garden. Let's copy that Zen garden right next to that Zen garden. And the hospital is looking good. We can get telepads in front of each of those. Also make sure some of these retrogrades are prioritized. Perfect. Next is going to be projectile medicines. I can actually fit... That's a 3. Where can I fit my projectiles? I think I can do 1 here. Yes, I can. That's perfect. And then I think I have room for another projectile medicine right here. So 2, 5. Yes, I do. Perfect. Let's get our telepads in front of those. Already low on telepads. Let's craft some more. Ready for the spam craft? 3, 2, 1. That should be enough telepaths for the rest of the chapter. Alright, now this is pretty much it for this wing. We can unpause and see what else they're going to need. And I think we can start decorating this wing. So let's get to work on that. Skip through dialogue. Which one? This will be our staff wing right here. This very back one. Our lounge is going to be there. Our research center probably over here. And yeah. We'll see whenever they need new rooms. Alright, we have to do treatment canisters. So we're going to do 2 of those. But for now, let's actually start decorating while those canisters are going. I see me. Patch 1.5 is now live. Here's what's included in our latest update. Rework treasure hunt game mode from the ground up. 2 new star logs featuring over 100 new items to unlock. Wow, seems like they did a lot in Wildgate. Thank you for sharing that to the stream. Let's go ahead and get some benches down here. We're going to do a triple, like a 3x3 layer of benches, just like that. People might need some seating here as well, so we're going to put some on this wall. And we're also going to do a bench there and a bench there, as well as a bench there and a bench there. And don't worry, if they still don't have enough seating, we're going to do another bench there, and another bench there. Actually, they added custom lobbies to Wildgate. That's cool too. We also have room for 2 more benches. And then we're going to do our vending machines and our decorations and stuff. Let's dispatch the shuttle. That was nice. So we did a dispatch. Whoa. So we dispatched the shuttle to the retrograde planet, I'm pretty sure. And it destroyed it. I will be streaming some Wildgate. I will not be streaming Wildgate anytime soon. Next on the stream schedule. Let me pause real quick. For the stream schedule, I actually have that here. Let me open that. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me open the stream schedule for you guys. I don't really know if I can zoom in on it, but if you guys can see, this is actually the current stream schedule. We have Galacticare, which is what we are doing now. We're going to be done with this soon. Then we have the Leaving Soons, which are going to be on May 18th. So yes, we are going to play those upcoming Leaving Soons. This weekend I'm probably going to be taking a little bit of a break until these Leaving Soons come back. And then I am going to get to some Nintendo games, hopefully. I do have some Nintendo games I want to stream. And then we are going to be starting to stream some PlayStation games. I might do a replay through of Astrobot. And I do need to start the Spider-Man game. So that is the current schedule. We are finishing Galacticare. Then we have some Leaving Soons to hit up on May 18th. And then Nintendo and PlayStation. That is the current streaming schedule. Let's continue. Okay. Let's collect our rewards. We saved the first section of Loam Core. Alright, now we need to treat some more patients. I'm going to start with the vending machines and toilets over here. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 vending machines. and then 2 toilets. Then the trash cans, 2 trash cans right there. Alright, so we are doing the cable implants now, so we're basically doing the last chapter we did, the chapter 10. So yeah, we're doing all the cable implants, so we can actually prioritize all those. Oh, this guy needs laser surgery, so we are going to start with our next wing. We'll move to this wing right here, because then we're going to be doing the staff wing. So we're going to move in kind of like a circular type of thing. So next up is going to be our laser surgery room, so let's head right here. Make a 3x4 laser surgery, because why not? Paste it, copy it right next to itself so we can have 2. And while we're at it, grab our telepads. This is not in front of the door, so let's move that over. And then we can actually do 2 more diagnosis rooms as well, so the queues don't get long. So we're going to do 1 here. And then we will also copy another one next to it and do its telepads. So those needing laser surgery can now head over to our new wing that we unlocked to have some laser surgery. Alright, let's start with some decorations now. Oh, whoa. Before we do decorations, I thought we could, but have a look here, chat. A cerebral rehab patient. Did not mean to unpause. Let's get cerebral rehab down in this corner of the wing. Cerebral rehab is a 4x4. So we may actually need to copy this one over across to here so you guys can see. We can now get our telepads. And this wing is already looking pretty complete. Perfect. Alright, now let's get the decorations like I said we would. Decorations in this first wing. We can skip this dialogue first. And now, once again, chat, starting with the ordinaries. Let's get some ordinaries down. We love ordinaries, chat. Ordinary decorations go hard. There we go. Next up is going to be the plants. We are going to take the tiniest plants, of course. Because the tiny plants are the goats. Skip through this dialogue. I think the next cable wave has arrived. They have indeed. Let's prioritize them. They're prioritized. We can now continue with the plants. Perfect, chat. We're at a 3-star rating right now. That's great. Alright, and then finally, our curious decorations. Another beautiful looking hospital, chat. Just beautiful hospital. Alright, let's get our upgraded rooms now with our efficiencies. That's going to help make everything go a lot quicker. 1 second, chat. I am getting a call. I will quickly take this. Alright, chat, I am back. We need 1 more efficiency in there. Another efficient... Oh, chat, do I have... Yeah, I do have room for efficiency there. Alright, and then we need efficiency in the top right of our Zen Gardens. Full on starting screen. Nice. What's up, Makai? Now we can put efficiencies here. Those look great. Hold on, wait. Do we have any new patients?
Back into the dark void, I guess.
Not showing me. Nice. Alright. Yeah, Duffy is in the stream. Let's put one window again. You guys know my window. One window per room so we can fit the wall decorations. If anyone is just now joining the stream, we are on the final stream of Galacticare. This is the, or second to last, because I'm going to film 5 stars after this. But this is the final chapter. So this is the final main story stream of Galacticare, because this is the final chapter of the game. Alright. Now that the windows are in, let's go ahead and do our wall decorations. We can do this wall out, wall art here. We can do a few more wall art over here. A few more here. Daffy and Makai in the stream. Wow, this is rare. 1, 2. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to spin us to the right. And we're going to place these wall decorations inside the Zen Garden and inside our projectile medicine. So now, chat, this wing is complete. Up, and would you look at that? As you guys can see, this patient right here has 2 Z's above his head, which means he needs a Dreaminarium. So it's a new room we have to build. So let's head over to this wing we were working on. And this is a nice little crevice here. Let's build 2 of those Dreaminariums he needs. So we're going to go down here. We're going to take a Dreaminarium. We're going to do it a 3x3. We're going to put the door on the far left, and we're going to put that Dreaminarium in. Now that Dreaminarium is in, we are going to copy it, and we are going to put it right next to that Dreaminarium. And there you go, chat. We have 2 Dreaminariums now. We can put the telepads in front of it and another telepad in front of it. And we can continue with the game. So this wing is now complete. Our hospital is rated out of 4.3 stars. Staffs are happy. Our throughput could get a little higher. And we need to fulfill some more desires with some different decorations. But this first wing is complete. Our staff wants staff lounge. So you know what we're going to give them? We're going to give them a staff lounge. Oh, wait. First cutscene. We made more progress towards defeating the Loam Core. And now we have to save Dio. So chat, it's taking us back to every chapter we've already beat to save the Loam Core. We have to prepare the purple maze extract containers. So they are all arriving. As they are arriving, we're going to prioritize them above all our patients because we are trying to focus on the main story. I think this is all the purple maze containers we need. Nope, there's another. Is that all of them? They're all going to the Zen Garden. Here's another. There is another. Alright, hopefully that's all of them. Dio's health is going up.
Whoa. What is...
Whoa. We have another new room these guys need. They need a parasitology, which is another one of my favorites because it's a 3x3. The thing is, I don't know if I want to waste a 3x3 slot here because it's a 4x4, so we could have some centrifuges there. So let's put the parasitologies they need right here. Let's get a parasitology. Actually, this is another good 4x4, so I actually don't know if I want to do that. Whatever, we can do a parasitology here. And then we'll do one right over here as well. So rooms, parasitology. This one we'll just give it a 3x3, or I think that's a 3x4. Put a room over here and put this here. Oh my god, Bogdan's here too? Everyone is here in the stream. Makai, JP, and Bogdan are all here for the finale stream of Galacticare. Bogdan, welcome to the stream. This is my final live stream of Galacticare. My hospital is looking insane. We are on the final chapter of the game. It's taking us back through every chapter.
How'd I get here?
This is the final chapter of the game. What is up, everyone? we're going to prioritize these purple maze extract canisters to save Dio. And I'm going to place some telepads in front of these last 2 rooms. Just like that. Bogdan, did you do your ellipse homework yet? I did not get to my ellipse homework. It was the first 3 problems on that bottom OneNote file. Did you get to it yet, Bogdan?
Tell Charles I said bye.
While we're waiting for a response from him, let's build our staff lounge. Again, I love my staff, so we're going to give them a massive staff lounge. Campfire right next to it, and we are going to line up. Yeah, no. And Bogdan is cooked. He has not started his ellipse homework. Well, I guess I'm also cooked because I haven't done it yet either. Alright, we've actually almost saved Dio's health, it looks like. He's at 78%. So, Chad, I think it's just a shortened version of every chapter from before in the game. That's what this final chapter is. Because it's, like, quicker versions of previous chapters. But all still in one chapter. Whoa, move that chair back. That chair slipped forward. There we go. Let's confirm that. Look at that staff lounge. Wow. Now the staff should be happy. Look, we're at a 4.5 star rating. Let's get our telepad there. Skip through Baz. We just saved Dio, so I think we get a cutscene after we collect these rewards. Let's get our cutscene. There we go. That also is going to help us save Lomcourt. And now we are on our next quest line. Which is it the Dr. Odious chapter? Because Dr. Odious just came out. Oh! We need a new room, chat. He wants a bone lab. Or boning chamber. Same thing. I think I can fit 2 boning chambers here, right? Let's see. Let's see how many tiles this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's 1 short. That's unfortunate. So that means I can fit another 3x3 there. Oh, so that's what I'll do here. I have actually a really good idea. First, let's get this boning chamber down. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and copy this and see if I can place this here. Can I? Oh, but I have to move it down to a 3x3. Alright, so never mind. I'm going to delete this. This is a parasitology. And then I'm going to put a parasitology 3x3 next to this boning chamber. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to have to delete that. That's fine. It can delete. Here, let's go ahead and delete that. TP. It's fine. We'll just leave it like that. Alright. Let's build the 3x3 parasitology now. Oh, you can't put it there at all. Never mind, then. That's so unfortunate. Oh, because parasitology is a 4x3. So it kind of has to be there. Alright, let's put the parasitology back. A chamber to bone aliens in. Wow, yeah, it's pretty great. Sorry, Chad, I'm having some space issues. We're going to put our 3x4 parasitology back. 3x4, there we go. Put on the right. And place it there. Okay, parasitology is back. We need another boning chamber, though. So this is our staff wing. We're going to put our staffing lounge here, our recovery warden, and our training center there. This wing's complete. We fully maxed this wing out. This wing is full now, so we're going to have to start decorating that. So we're going to move to this wing now, where we're going to put our next boning chamber. So let's get another boning chamber. And we're going to do it down like this, 4, and then over like this, 4. And we're going to put the door on the right and put that boning chamber in. And of course, you can't forget that telepad. Alright, we can continue the hospital now. Wants us to just treat some patients. Loam core seems to be at 50%. So we are actually very close to finishing the chapter, chat. Let's go ahead and move this telepad over because the door got moved. And we have to place a telepad in front of this other boning chamber as well. And there we go. Already after we place the boning chamber, another guy needs a new room. This Zill right here, which is the cockroach-looking species, he wants an extra ray. So we have to build 2 extra ray rooms. I think both of them can fit in this crevice. I don't know for sure, though. Let's try to at least put one here. Yeah, I don't know if they can both fit. Yeah, they can't because that door is going to block it. So we're going to put 1 extra ray right there. And we'll put another one. We're going to put another one right here. That is a little tight walkway to walk through, but it should be fine. Let's get their 2 telepads down. Uno and dos. And we can continue the game. Hospital rating is at a 4.4. It is going to go down, though, right now. Simply because of the fact that we have new wings that aren't decorated. But we can now start decorating this wing, is the positive. So let's begin that. Starting off with our vending machines.
What is this?
We're going to do our vending machines on this wall. So we're going to do 1 and 2 for our vending machines. And then our toilets is going to be 1 and 2. And then we can do a trash can right in the middle of those for the people to throw out their food after they get the vending machine. We have boning chamber for the win. I agree with you, Defiant. The boning chamber is sick. And once again, another guy wants a new room. This little silver-headed alien. His name is Jim Zorg. I think that's the 15th. Jeez. He wants a centrifuge. So let's build some centrifuges. Those are going to be a 4x4. And this guy wants a skin lab. So we need skin labs and a centrifuge. 2 centrifuges. I don't think I have any more room there. So we're going to move to this crevice. Let's start with the centrifuge. That's going to be a 4x4. So 4 and 4. Door on the left. And we're going to put that big-ass centrifuge down. Then we're going to copy that centrifuge over. So we have 2. So twice the speed. And then, of course, our telepads. These aliens really need these different rooms. Jeez. And next up, we're going to do the 2 skin labs. I'm pretty sure they're called. I think the skin lab is actually a 3x4. So we can do 1 here. Door on the right. But then the stuff is going to be on the wall. So this skin lab equipment is going to be on this wall and the other one's going to be on that wall. It's a little weird, but it works. And then we can copy over another one, of course. So there we go. We got the 2 skin labs and the 2 centrifuges down. I think we have 2 of every room down in the game. Let's take a look. Yeah, we have 2 of every room in the game now down, except obviously the 4 diagnosis, because that's where everyone has to go. So this down here is kind of our extra wing. We can do whatever there. But yeah. Oh wait, I did just realize something. We don't have pest control. Yeah, we don't have any pest control on this first wing, so let's handle that. And we also gotta build our recovery ward and our research lab and stuff, so let's do that, and then we can finish decorating. Damn, we still have a lot to do. Let's listen to this call. Claim our rewards. We're going to get sent into a cutscene. There is a lot going on, chat, a lot we have to do. Kind of getting stressed. This is where the game gets stressful. We are 1 step closer to saving Loam Core. Look, up there, we're about, looks like 60%. We are at the rejuvenation progress now of that big-ass super god planet tree thing. So, yeah, we're going to let that do its thing. Anyway, let's do some pest control. We're going to do 1 at the top left, 1 in the middle. Whoa. Whoa, relax. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do one more pest lure. Where is it? Inventory. One more critter lure at the top right here. And we're gonna surround each lure by 2 pest traps. So there's 1 and there's 2. Now for the middle section, we'll do 1 here and jeez. For the middle section, we will do 1 there where we already put it, and the other one will go there. And then finally, for this bottom right section, we will do 1 here and 1 over here. Let's skip this dialogue. Alright, now this first section is actually complete. Now we can do this second section. First, we're going to start off, of course, with the benches. You cannot do this without the benches. We'll do a bench in the corner here. And I'm going to spin us around. And we're going to do another bench on this wall. I think I can do 2. Yes, I can. Beautiful. Then I like to put benches on the walls outside of each, what do you want to call it? Each doctor's room, I guess? Each room. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So that way, if you're waiting for a specific room, you can sit right outside of it. So let's put another bench there, another bench there. Should be good for seating. I shouldn't hear anyone complaining about seating anymore. We have a shit ton of photomorphs right now. Which is amazing.
Hey, whoa. What is
Alright,
this?
now that those benches are down,
Yeah.
we are going to start with the decorations.
God?
And of course, starting with the ordinaries. So let's sprinkle some ordinary decorations through our hospital, just so people can be satisfied and we can fill their desires, which boosts our hospital rating, like how we're at a 4-star right now. So let's place these plants throughout to fulfill the people that like plant decorations. And then finally the curious decorations. I love my photonymph tank because it only takes up 1 tile, so it is very easy to place a shit ton of them in an area. Damn, these kids are sad that there's no wall art. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to wall art. Okay, key decorations are done. The rejuvenation is at 0.2 now for the 4-star station. From here, let's do our enhanced upgrades to each room. And then we will do our windows, our wall decorations, and our pests. There we go. Enhanced in this room. Enhanced in this room. That diagnosis room. Whoa. Enhanced in our... What is this room? Forget what that room is. And enhanced in our parasitology. Then for our dreaminariums. And then another parasitology. And then our bone chamber. Actually, I actually don't think you can... Yeah, you can't fit them in the bone chamber when you have it in a regular 3x4. Okay, we're almost done with the rejuvenation progress. We're gonna build our victory warden. I think that's what it's called. And again, chat, I did this last time. We're building a massive recovery warden. Specifically, 5 by however much that is. Of course, door all the way on the left. And now let's place as many of these as I can. Jeez. This recovery warden is going to be able to store the entire galaxy, which is actually what we need, so that's perfect. There's people walking through it right now. Some of my doctors are walking through it right now. They don't even know that this is about to turn into the biggest recovery warden in the galaxy. There we go. Let's hit confirm and look as the biggest recovery warden in the game becomes a thing. Let's put our telepad in front of that. Beautiful. And let's collect our rewards because we are now in the next part of this final chapter. Getting our quick cutscene. And we should be on whatever the next chapter is. Is it going to be like the concert one? Let's see. Yep, it is. It's the accent to the finale. It's the concert one.
Hey, whoa.
I'm curious. Can we see the
What is
concert
this?
anywhere?
How'd I get here?
Nah, I don't see it. But that's
My God.
hilarious. We gotta treat the people that are due on stage. So there we go. I have them all prioritized. Alright. Next up, let's do our... We don't need a training center. We'll just do a research lab. I'll just do a research lab right here in this top right corner. And then we'll call it a day for our staff wing. Staff wing is looking good. Okay, next up, we are going to put our windows in these rooms on this wing. Window 1, window 2, window 3, window 4. One window in each room, saving room for wall decorations on the inside. There you go. Windows are done. If you guys take a look, our hospital rating is at a 4.8. Staffs are, I mean, everyone is very happy with our hospital. We're at a 4.8 rating. Alright, we're treating the last Excel. I think that's how you pronounce it. But here, let's put our wall decorations now in these rooms. Come on, we gotta hit our next 5-star. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this hospital is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then finally 1, 2, and 3. And now we can claim rewards because we finished that finale quest line. Another cutscene. There they are. They're having their concert. That was the concert chapter. We can skip all of this. And now we have to treat Baz again. Seems like we are at the end of the Loam Core chapter. We're going to dispatch the shuttle to go get his diagnosis. Not going to really worry about pest control anymore. We're kind of at a 4.7. We just have some more desires. All the desires are decorations, basically. But I can still make them some seating. Gotta process the diagnosis canister for Baz. And then the next thing we're gonna do is make some seating for the recovery warden here. Not even gonna worry about doing pest control anymore. I don't think it really even throws down our rating that much either. There you go, that should be enough seating. Maybe one more layer. Alright, let's prepare the treatment canisters for Baz.
Hey, whoa, whoa.
Prioritize
What
each
is
one of them.
this?
Jeez, we're already at a 2-hour stream.
Is that God?
Alright, next up is our ordinary objects. Beautiful. After that is going to be our plants. And then once we do our curious, we'll send that shuttle off. Next up is our curious decorations.
Banzig away.
Did not mean to press W there. I've done that a few times this stream now. Looking good for our decorations. We can send off this shuttle now to go treat Baz. And the treatment is in progress. Next up, we're going to do our windows. We cannot do any upgrades because this is the staff. This is the staff area. So you can't upgrade any of the support equipment or staff equipment, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I think we just saved the loam core. I just want to get these decorations in place first. So let's get our wall art. Completely decorate the staff lounge. Completely decorate the recovery warden. Then I'm going to flip us sideways and we're going to do these walls. And then I'm going to flip us one more time so you can get all the back, so we can get all the back walls. Gonna need all the back walls here in the recovery warden to make sure everyone is getting in range of the decorations. And then finally we can do this wall. And now the staff wing is also complete of decorations as we approach 4.8 stars and we are at 11 out of 14 on the desires. Let's go ahead and claim the rewards. And I think we just finished the chapter. We have just saved loam core. It worked. Let's put on the dialogue here. Actually, it's going to go too fast. But we have just cured everything. And I think we just beat Galacticare, chat. There you go. That was it, chat. We just beat Galacticare. That is it. Chat, we just completed the main story of Galacticare. Holy shit. Wow. That's kind of crazy. We really just beat Galacticare. And there you guys have it. We just beat Galacticare. Now we are at a 4.9 hospital rating. Let's just hit the 5 real quick. We're at a 4.9. Let's just hit the 5 and call it a day on chapter 11. But yes, chat, we did just beat the game indeed. Let's sprinkle some ordinaries around. Maybe if I just throw them in these rooms, I'm just trying to get it as fast as possible. Maybe if I just, put some wall art. Like, does this just get us to the 5? We're literally at a 4.9 it shows. Let me see, is that it? Yeah, 5. There we go. 5.0 hospital rating on chapter 11. Look at that. 5 stars. Now we can go ahead and click save, and then we can quit to menu. And let's take a look. So, damn, chat. Damn. We just beat every single Game Pass game on Xbox leaving soon. And now, as you guys can see, whoa, it didn't give me my 5-star. It didn't register it yet. Hold up. Let's get that real quick.
We are ready to follow Baz.
Let's get that 5-star. Whoa. I don't know why it didn't give me the 5-star yet. Once we get the Chapter 11 5-star, then we can end stream. But wow, I can't believe we just beat Galacticare. That is crazy. Wow, I can't believe we actually beat that. We were only at Chapter 8 today, too. I think this is going to be the second 3-hour stream of the day. Thank you for playing Ice Typarian, JP says. That's amazing. So anyway, here, it still thinks we're at a 4.9, so I guess let's just hit our 5. Maybe just, place a whole bunch of plants. Because I think we did need some more plant decorations. And then, I don't know, put some Curiouses. Like, I don't know how it didn't register the 5 yet. Like, here, put down some Curious. Somehow it's not registering the 5. Look, it shows, if you go here, it says 5.0. Where I hit all 14 desires, completely maxed. Finances are great. Our staff is great. And it clearly shows 5. I wonder what it's waiting for. Wants us to prepare 20 canisters. So I just want to hit this 5-star on Chapter 11. Then we can end. But yeah, it shows we hit the 5. Maybe we have to wait for the cycle. But it shows up here 5.0. With the 5-star hospital rating on Chapter 11. Oh, maybe it's because there's no wall decorations in here. Imagine this gives it to me. Oh, I thought that noise was it. I was thinking right when I put wall decorations in there, that was going to be it. I thought that was it too. Am I getting rage baited right now? Chat, look at the top right. Here, I'll put seating too. Look, if you look at the top right, it says raise hospital rating. 4.9 out of 5. Chat, you can see it says 4.9 out of 5 at the top right. Then if we go to our rating, summary 5.0. Hospital rating, 5 stars. Are you trolling? There it is, there it is. It was waiting for the cycle. There it is, 5-star hospital rating. There we go, chat. We can go ahead and save and quit to menu. And there we go. After 2 hours and 17 minutes in this stream, we were able to complete Chapter 10 and 11, and we hit the 5-star on 9. Now, chat, I am going to be ending stream, and I will be back after a short mental break for myself, and we will get the last 5 stars of Chapter 8, 4, and 3, and then we will have every main story mission 5-starred, where we will end the Galacticare. But that was the end of the main story. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. This is Ice Typarian, and goodbye.